Prior to the DNC last summer here in Chicago, some concerns had been raised about potential surveillance of protest groups. A team at Wired used a device aimed at detecting the tools. They're called Stingrays, and it appears one had been set up. Wired investigative data reporter Dhruv Mehrotra is joining us right now. Oh, this is hard to believe. It's like a spy game.
Yeah, that's right. And we don't really know who deployed this thing. All we know is that one was likely deployed.
Tell us exactly what it is. It's kind of like it's a cell site simulator, and it makes it seem, it bounces, it simulates a cell tower, right?
Yeah, so they're more colloquially known as stingrays,
Okay.
and what they do is they mimic cell towers, and that means so any device that's nearby will connect to it, and the device will intercept its signals indiscriminately, collecting sensitive data like call metadata, location information, app traffic from basically any phone that's in range of the stingray. Their use, because of how indiscriminate the surveillance collection is, their use has drawn widespread criticism from privacy advocates and protesters alike.
And who would normally set something up like this? Who are the bad actors?
Well, typically, the people who would set this up would be law enforcement who, pursuant to a warrant or a lawful process, would set one of these things up. Although foreign intelligence has been known to also use these things.
But it's not something that should be set up during a Democratic National Convention, right?
No, and to be clear, I asked the Chicago Police Department, and they said that they did not set one of these up. The Secret Service told me that they wouldn't discuss whether or not they did or they did not do this.
What about Homeland Security?
Know what happened. Department of Homeland Security did not respond to our request for comment.
So what we know now, and it's been proven through your data, that there was one set up at Millennium Park in July, right?
It was set up actually on August 18th, and I should actually say that it was likely set up. We don't know for sure if this is the case simply because it's difficult to confirm. What the Electronic Frontier Foundation found is that there was some sort of anomalous cellular behavior from one of the devices that I was carrying on August 18th near Millennium Park.
Okay, so anyone who passed by that area during a certain proximity, their data was picked up. So it could have been you, it could have been me?
That's right.
And what can be how can they use this data?
Well, typically law enforcement uses this type of data to find cell phones in a crowd or in a location, right? Like if they know that a cell phone identifier exists in a building, they might set one of these things up and see if that phone is in the building at a certain time that they want to do surveillance. And that's typically the use case for this. Although foreign adversaries can use this as well to kind of look through people's devices or see what kind of data is being shared.
And what we know also from your research, in 2019, there was a memo sent out by the Department of Homeland Security that there are possible stingray along Embassy Row in D.C. And could it be related, or we just have no idea, right?
Yeah, honestly, this reporting raises more questions than answers, but that's right. There in 2019, the FBI put out a report alleging that the Israeli government had set up a stingray outside of the White House. It's a claim that the Israeli government has denied. It's worth pointing out here too that the same technology built by the Electronic Frontier Foundation also detected a stingray on Embassy Row in DC last year.
Dhruv, this is scary.
Yeah, it raises more questions than answers right now, and I'm hoping to get to the bottom of it.
Thanks for your investigative reporting.
Thanks so much.